15 mods for Forge Minecraft 1.18.2. Aquaculture 2 is a mod that expands the fishing system in Minecraft with over 30 new fish to catch, either with a rod or any other modded or vanilla rod that will still work, or found swimming in the wild. It also adds a series of new rods which allows you to equip hooks and bait for additional functionality. Customized fishing lines and bobbers that are also available to make your fishing rod truly unique. Modifiers and customization items which can be applied in the tackle box, which also allows you to store additional hooks, bait, line, and bobbers. Each biome type, even modded biomes, have new types of fish that will spruce up your fishing experience and your world with fish mobs swimming around in the rivers, ponds, and the ocean. The fish caught can be turned into fish fillets. The amount of fish fillets will depend on the fish itself or weight if the config option is enabled. Furthermore, you can get shiny new look while fishing, including the fabled Neptunium tools or armor. The carry-on mod is a simple mod that improves game interaction by allowing players to pick up, carry, and place single block tile entities such as chests, furnaces, droppers, spawners, and your favorite machines from other tech mods, using only their empty hands. No items / pickaxes required. States, metadata, inventory, and NBT data are retained, and it also lets you to carry around other smaller mobs. The Biomes You Go is a mod that adds in a huge collection of new biomes. It's an exploration and adventure mod designed to take you on a road trip across Minecraft like no other. Explore over 80 different magical, realistic, and breathtaking biomes that add a whole new feel to the game that gives you so much more to explore throughout the game. But not only does it add new biomes to the overworld, it also adds in a collection of new biomes to the Nether, as well as the end itself, giving you so much more variety in your sceneries, as well as potentially many new areas that you can build your favorite types of buildings within, as well as a collection of new blocks, and so much more. Moving on, we have a mod known as MineColonies. Now, I did show off a mod pack that also contains this mod that is also created by the same group of people that contains a bunch of other mods that work very well with this mod, but this has also got a standalone mod known as MineColonies. MineColonies is an interacting building mod that allows you to create your own thriving town within Minecraft. It lets your leadership skills soar by providing you with everything you need to build your own kingdom. MineColony gives you the flexibility to create a colony as unique as every single player. With so many options, you'll create a different colony every single time, adapt to any biome, build inside a mountain, on top of one, under an ocean, or in the sky. The only limit is your own imagination. This mod features so many different types of NPC workers, as well as awesome specialized buildings that you can also discover in the world itself. If you enjoy building your own cities, this is honestly a really cool mod for you. If you've enjoyed expanding the typical vanilla villages that you would find in the world, this is honestly a really fun mod that just adds in far more detail and enjoyment when it comes to constructing your own cities, as well as getting new people involved as well. Moving on, we have another simple mod known as Corpse. It's kind of a simple mod that just allows for better organization whenever you do die, allowing to contain all of your stuff in one simple, easy to collect package, also lowering the amount of risk you have of losing your items to lava, as well as various other different issues along those lines. Whenever you do die, it will collect in a corpse that looks exactly like your skin, that will wear the armor in the exact same orientation you were beforehand, with your shield and weapon in hand as well. Whenever you right click on this one, you can open up the inventory and collect everything that was inside of that, and it will reconfigure all the armor and shields and all your stuff back to exactly where it is. Put the armor back in your armor slots, your offhand stuff back in your offhand, and making it very easy to collect. After about an hour of time, the mod itself will actually take the corpse and turn it into a skeleton, indicating that it's existed for a long time. This won't change the functionality of the corpse itself, and it won't actually despawn, and it can't fall into the void or burn in lava. Moving on to Bonsai Trees 3, this is a mod that adds in a new block that grows small trees in a single block space. This is ultimately a really cool mod if you're after some awesome decorations off of those trees that you see around Minecraft, whether it be those awesome grows true collection of trees, the actual coral that you see in the sea, mushroom stems, the nether trees, or just normal vanilla trees itself. This mod just adds in a beautiful planting pot that allows you to actually grow these style of trees in a one block space, allowing you to have some really cool little pieces of decoration that you can use in your builds to spruce up things or brighten up a little bit more. Moving on to another small mod, we have the Trash Cans mod. This mod adds in just a collection of trash cans which can be used to void items, liquids, and energy. Item and liquids can be whitelisted or blacklisted, and an energy transfer limit can also be set, pretty much allowing you a far easier way of getting rid of your items that you don't want. That also gives you access to a cool little filter system that allows it so that you don't accidentally throw away things that you don't want to throw away, as well as it helps you get rid of any excess energy inside of your energy systems when it comes to other mods as well along those lines. Overall, it's a very awesome solution to deal with items that are not necessary or liquids that are not necessary and other things along those lines, without needing to get a cactus or some lava in your house, potentially making a fire hazard or a damage hazard for yourself, as well as it's just a cool little decorative item to have around. Moving on to the mod known as Artifacts. The Artifacts is a mod that just aims to make exploration more rewarding by adding various different powerful items that cannot be crafted. The items added by this mod can be found in chests in vanilla structures, and all artifacts only have a few chests in which they can actually be found in, so go out and explore. Additionally, a new underground campsite structure has been added. Mimics occasionally spawn in these campsites instead of chests, which are dangerous enemies that attack players that get too close. Mimics always drop a random artifact whenever killed, giving you a new way to collect these awesome items as well. All these items are very cool and have a unique collection of different various items that you can collect, whether it be night vision goggles or just cool flamingo floaties. Each item has a really cool purpose and use to come with it that gives you an award for actually going around and exploring the world. Moving into Simply Light. Simply Light is an awesome lighting mod that just adds in a collection of cool modernized lights into the game, giving you a new selection of things that you can add in for different styles of lighting in your builds. It gives you a collection of different variations, whether it be full blocks, redstone reactivated lamps, half slab style, quarter blocks panel styles, fixtures for walls, ceilings and floors, simple light bulb style fixtures like little fluoro lines. It's a collection of different style of lightings that are more modern in comparison to typical Minecraft lighting style. It just allows you to be a bit more creative when it comes to your builds in Minecraft. A little bit of a bonus thing that comes with them is it actually gives you a little less strain on performance in comparison to using a large number of torches, so that's ultimately a really cool benefit with this. Moving on to Better Animals Plus, this is another type of mod that is kind of similar to Alex's mobs, except for the fact this adds in more realistic mods rather than a mixture of realistic and fantasy type mods. These are ultimately some really cool collection of different style of mods you can find throughout the world that have got some really cool models that come with them as well as a collection of new awesome things to find in the water, such as a colossal squid, as well as a collection of other little bugs like tarantulas and so much more in the new mobs that it just allows for a new variety of things that you will come across when you're exploring in your Minecraft world. Add in all of the biomes you go and you always have this huge collection of not only cool biomes to explore but awesome mobs to come across in said biomes. Moving on to the next mod, we've got the FramedBlocks mod. This just adds in a new way of expanding your different style of blocks you can use with your favorite Minecraft textures, as this comes with a collection of framing blocks that you can use to actually implement your own type of block on top of to get your own custom textures on not only just things such as stairs but also chests, fences, bars, slopes, planters, all the cool things to do with them, just allowing you to have a little bit extra customization when it comes to your builds, as well as a little bit more fun and creativity when it comes to actually building things as well. Moving on, we've got the Creeper Overhaul mod. Now, have you not thought that creepers freak you out enough in the typical Minecraft landscape? Well, what if we have a mod that adds in a new collection of different style of creepers that blend in more with their surroundings? For example, a beach creeper. Kinda looks like sand with a bit of grass on him. He's going to not really stand out as much, and he will definitely creep up to you and potentially implode on you without you even realizing. This mod's just a really cool overhaul mod that just adds in a collection of awesome new creepers. Just a bit of a side note with this one, it will only actually display the fabric mod on the main page of the mod page, so you actually have to go to files to find the forged version of this because CurseForge is weird at not displaying it properly, but let's not worry about that too much, eh? Considering the fact that I've mentioned mods that have been good for additional building expertise and additional decorations you can use, we've got this awesome mod here known as Builders, Crafts and Additions. This mod adds in a new collection of different pillars, tables, stools, chairs, pillows, benches, sofas, hedges, and so much more into the Minecraft game that allows you for even more decoration and more ability to create some really cool and creative builds in Minecraft that can also be crafted in survival mode, allowing you to get a bit more creative with your typical survival based builds, allowing you to have a bit more fun decorating your favorite builds and other things along those lines. Moving into our next mod here, we've got the Tiny Skeletons mod. This just adds in a berry variant for all types of skeletons, strays and wither skeletons alike, that also have their own unique behavior, kind of similar to how the baby zombie has its own unique behavior in comparison to the normal one. It has the same chance to spawn like a baby zombie, having a 5% chance of replacing the adult variant of it instead. Baby skeletons are true combat masters. They'll hunt you down with a bow, and when you come close, they'll turn to their wooden sword in their back to engage in melee combat. Baby strays don't actually have their normal bows that their adult variants have. Instead, they'll have have snowballs that do a little bit of damage on you. Baby wither skeletons are extremely rare in comparison to all the other baby forms, and they're not as aggressive as your typical wither skeleton. Instead, whenever they see you come close in, they'll run away, because they don't want you to take their skeleton skulls on their head. Because the baby wither skeletons are quite rare, whenever you do successfully hunt one down and kill it, you're guaranteed to get its wither skeleton skull, making it maybe a little bit easier to collect wither skeleton skulls if you're very unlucky with loot tables. Moving on, we have the Tesseract Mod. Tesseract just allows you to transport for items, fluids, and energy. Tesseracts work at any distance and even across dimensions. You can pretty much use a Tesseract to teleport items across long distances or via dimensions that just allow for easier transportation of items, fluid, and even energy at the same time. Overall, it's a very simple mod, only adding in the single item, but it's very, very useful. Anyhow, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe, and click this video on screen now for some more Minecraft mods. Goodbye.